Are we live? Are we live? We're live, according to the screen. And yeah, welcome back to the stream, to Tech Warfare, everybody. And it is night time, as evidenced by the ghost that's just gone, ooh, because I am a ghost. And yeah, it's gone past Halloween. We've still got Halloween effect. What can you say? Anyway, hope everybody had a good time. I'm just going to drop these two name tags off because I didn't get a chance to use them. I've got plenty. And we'll just get rid of that for a quick moment, and we'll just get rid of those for a quick moment, and we'll put some of this stuff away. What else we got? Wooden chest transporter. Those ghosts, they really are getting quite annoying. Maybe I should have turned them off. What else we got? Anything else that I need to put away? I don't think so. So yeah, anyway, welcome back everybody. I have done some bits and pieces between episodes. We'll come back to that in a moment. I just need to go and put this one emerald in here, and we're doing quite well for emeralds. We also appear to have babies, which I got bored of picking up, to be fair. I really wish I'd got Britannia in here, then I could stick Hopperhocks in place and they could do the collecting of the babies for me. Let's just go on a baby patrol. I haven't been on baby patrol for a while. Suspiciously quiet of the jingle jangles. Not many trees growing in there. I think we're baby free, apart from those ones. Anyway, let's try and get caught back up to where we are. So at the end of the last episode, I have finished putting these towers in and got these walkways around the edges. Now, since then, I have had a play. So I have done the decoration on these edges here, and I've put this gateway in here. This all works through, and I've also done a big dig, and I've opened up this area through here, so we've now got a big harbour. Hi Terry. I've also extended these bits of walls down, and the reason for that will become apparent. And we've got these two handsome fellas guarding the centre now. Yeah, I was a bit interior wise, I can't remember whether the floor was done or not. This is still just a big old empty tower with no decoration whatsoever. However, we have got a floor in here and some pillars, and more importantly, we now have a cellar area down here, which is where we're going to move all of our storage and crafting. Our personal storage and crafting is going to come out down here, although probably not on the stream, because moving storage around is not something you want to sit there and record and watch. But yeah, we've got the gateway in there. That's all done. And what else have I done around the place? Let's go over this way. Done nothing more out there. That's all the same. Hiya. And let me just get around here. So around here I've extended this back. The wall over here is now extended to, well, you can see how far it goes there, but I've started working on the next layer of this. So what you've got going on around here is obviously the normal wall. I haven't put any of the superstructure on it yet. Got a wine cellar. It's in the inn. And then up here we've got another layer of stuff going on, which is still to build and fill in, and that's going to go around like that. So yeah, the wall's going to come up and butt up to there. Yeah, that's pretty much it really. Lots of digging and filling. I am filling this. I'm not cheaping on the thing. I've got so much material that I can naturally use to fill it in. These beetroots are becoming a right royal pain in the arse. They're just not sowing them. I don't know why. Maybe. But realistically, it's going to be for all my goodies in my fancy stuff. In terms of what there's a whole load of mine stuff here. So we've got a whole load of stone, which can go away. They're light stones, that's why that's standing out differently. That's also a whole load of stone. That and that is not stone. Yeah, so done a bit of exploring, poddling around, you know, the usual things that I get up to when I am unsupervised. No, when I just go off and like get out there and have a little explore around the place. So we should be good to get rid of a lot of this over here, and then the rest of it can just go up there temporarily. It's lovely and quiet while the natives aren't in anyway. I've got some diamond ore, which I'm kind of leaving these in ore form at the moment, just because I've got the storage and I can make decisions about what I want to do with it. Do I want to, for example, seed the mine shafts with iron or diamond and get more diamond gear for my guys? What else have we got? Just go through these things. Got some equipment. I wanted to know if I can deconstruct. I can. See, this is an unlucky revolver drum, so you know it's not a great deal of use to me, but the steel probably is. Similarly with most of these, it's just stuff that we don't really need, so better to rip it apart into its constituent pieces. That one there we go. And then we can obviously put, you know, any of that and that, for example, can all go in there, and all of this lot can go away in there, and yada yada. So yeah, I get there with all of this stuff. Mob drops. Everything else is pretty good. Okay, there. Any mob drops in that lot? No. Okay. Pop those away. That is all valuables. That's engineers stuff, and that's some blocks. So we'll do those. Immersive and valuables. Blocks and bits, and then this lot, apart from that and that, should all be and that, well, that all goes over there as well. Right, they're up. This lot goes over in the magic section in the library, but yeah, been getting there steadily. I have also hidden some of those googly eyeballs. I've left them in the odd place around where you can't see them, but it's like, you know, 'cause I didn't want to not. Weird. Yeah. In terms of what we can buy now, we have got pretty much everything. I don't think. What have we got architect-wise? We've school, sheep, mining, houses, library, chicken coop, butcher, smithy. We've got guard post we haven't used yet, merchant store, we've got kitchen, we haven't done the barracks. So the enchanter is actually, sorry, not the enchanter, the cleric is reasonably cheap, and we don't really need a place for him at this moment. So come back here. What I would like to do is get a cleric. And there's a reason I would like a cleric. There's a very good reason I would like a cleric, and that is my butcher's an idiot and he keeps hurting himself. So there's a baby token over here. We'll see whether merchants arrived. So I'm not seeing any We've got capacity. And at least it won't look like Elvis. So we'll use you. Reasonably intelligent. You will become our cleric once you've grown up. So that's a thing to do. Right, let's have a look, see what we've got in the way of trades. Because we're doing quite well out of this guy at the moment. Potatoes, books, chickens. Steak for 10, beets for 4, jungle for 4, birch for 2. Well, we've got jungle for definite. We've got some beets. Did he say steak? I'm sure he said steak. Let's have a look. Chicken, steak. So we'll get those traded. We'll do the beets. We've definitely got plenty of that. See, we already covered the cost of the cleric. And then we could do birch, but I'll wait for a better price on the birch, I think. Yeah, that works. What, you getting all sulky and walking off because you've just been cleaned out? Or, well, it's not time for him to go. Where's he going? Or is he? Maybe he's like, no, you clean me out, I'm off. Very strange. Anyway. Yeah, so in terms of the populace, we're doing pretty good, I think. And we just need to go and put away some of this stuff. Blob and blob. And then the rest of this goes up here somewhere. So I've got an awful lot of bits and pieces of stuff that all need homes. Let's just try and amalgamate all of that together, shall we? What about you? Upgrades. More scrolls. Ice mate healer leggings. Perfect. I think we only need healer boots now and we're sorted. And they're back. Oh, what's in that one? But one book. Yeah, so we're piddling along steadily. And we got a whole load of goodies, including one upgrades and bits and pieces. You know, these all go. They've all got their own places. But we'll worry about most of this later. That's not really needed. Hang on, I saw a book in my inventory. Spellbook, thief. Thief bless. What on earth was that? The strength of a legendary thief. Sorry, I'm curious. Not that one. That one. Let's go with that. No, where's my master spells there? Yeah. How are we doing? Very quiet, a lot of you. Right, what am I doing today? I have got no idea, actually. Oh, that's pocket workbench. Hang on. Night vision, speed 4, strength 2. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's nippy. How long does it last for? Just a minute, but still, that's pretty cool. I don't. So, oh god, look! You see, it completely. What? There's one. What have you got in there? One beetroot. Oh, come on, I'm going to have to fix that. I just don't know why he's so useless at sowing beetroots. I mean, it's not like we've got a shortage of seeds. Sorry, the point of view will change back to a sensible one shortly. There we go, that's better. I mean, it's been suggested the reason the wheat was going is we run out of seeds, because obviously the seeds are also now being used to feed chickens. I may actually put another farm in somewhere and get them doing, you know, maybe just all wheat. Maybe take this out, make a wheat field somewhere. Could be an option, I suppose. Yeah. Oops, hang on. Well, you can. I have a wheat specialist who just runs the wheat. The rest of them run everything, but... Indeed. Right, what are we doing? How are we for seeds? That might actually be the issue, you know, with the wheat seeds. And we've got some, I suppose. Right, I think we need a bigger, we definitely need a bigger wheat farm. That's a thing. Question is, where would I put said wheat farm? Probably, I'm just trying to think, probably over here would be the obvious place, out the around by the tree farm. Just strip some of this lot back. Please, not what I want to do. Right, no, let's stick to some plans. I haven't got any. No, the plan I have is to actually start playing around with him. A couple of things. One is to start looking at a quarry, and the other is to start looking at immersive. So first things first, let me have a look, see what we're like quarry wise. Item S quarry, there you go. You need engineering. I think I have engineering. Flight combustion, rocketry, farming, animal husbandry, mass production, naval warfare. I'm fairly certain I have everything we need for that. So what do I need for a quarry? They seem happy enough. Chunk loader upgrade we don't need, but we would need the quarry, which would need some of those. Timber. Just grab a half stack of that, turn that into those, that should be fine. Now it should be good to make 2 of those. 1, 2. Need a iron pick. We can make that here because we've got everything. Chest? No, just a chest. That should give us everything we need to make the quarry. Medium or large? Well, we can definitely go there. Hang on. And then the other thing we're going to need... well, the thing is, I need them to create seeds to do their own thing, but they only like using the relevant stuff. So the wheat, for example, from their own farms, which are obviously getting used up now to craft all of the relevant bits and pieces. What do I want? Sorry, just So an ancient warfare one would create food, but it wouldn't be any good for them. It would be only good for me, and I really don't need food at the moment. What am I thinking? Portal. Bricks, stone pick. Okay, very strange. Need more brickage. I think I need more than that, don't I? Yep. Ah, damn you. Damn you to heck. Any clay in here, or do I need to go hunting for it? I've got a little bit of clay. And let's split that like that. Well, then I need a stone pick, wasn't it? I think it said. Which means I need some stickage and some cobblestone. Has someone been doing stuff in there? They have. Interesting. Stone pick. And an ender pearl. So that will get us almost there. One more. One more brick, and we should be good. And then the question is, do I go with water or wind power for the quarry? That, and that. That will get us there. Now, where do I want to place this to for travel? Suppose we could just go here, couldn't we? That's as good a place as any. Because there's no accidental transport there. And there we have a beautiful, beautiful mining dimension. If I ever want flowers and stuff, this is the place to come, obviously. But there's nothing else here. As we will find out, this is just a flat mining world. Okay, well, yeah, water is the easier one, but it's not very powerful. Wind power can be significantly more powerful. So anyway, let me just get to here and put these out of the way. Portal, purple portal. Don't want to lose that. And then what we'll do is we'll get our quarry. I don't know, place. It doesn't really matter. There's as good as any. And then we'll go and we'll give it the bounds upgrade, which means I can increase that to the max. Yeah, I think water power. Well, I can we can try it with both. It doesn't really matter that much, but this is going to be a big old hole in the ground, so we shall. I'm going to actually no. I'll put it right on the corner, I think. So it's going to go and mine out, quarry this entire area. What's this height thing? Because that's a new feature. Height 70. Oh, it allows you to start it lower down so you don't end up with a gaping hole in the ground. Alright, well that's that. What we need to think about is power. So let's go and get that underway. Power and storage, actually, thinking about it. I suppose we could make the chunk loader, couldn't we? and then we don't need to worry about faffing around. What's chunk loader upgrade requires a deluxe chunk loader, so we need obsidian and ender pearls. I may not be able to make this, of course, that's the other thing. Well, we can, okay, and then we're going to make you into an upgrade. There you go, that's that sorted. Right, about machines then. Let's think. If I want water power, we're going to go with, where are you? There. Iron gears and wooden gears. Okay, needs more iron. Got plenty. So we want to make those 1, 2, 3, and we need wooden gears 1, 2. That should make us some of that. Then we just need a bucket of water, don't we? And we're going to need a hopper. Which we should be able to handle no problem. Into, have I got a radiant chest, or if I just take, where are you? I know where they are. We just do that to start off with. And this might just work for a basic setup, just to get the quarry running, but so what we would need, I didn't bring a bucket of water with me, did I? Doesn't matter, we'll sort that one in a moment. I think that goes there. And okay, that goes there, and then that will go into there, and that's just going to go sides, bottom down. So fine, that's all good. Just need some water and then we're good. Right, I'll fire away. So that should be off now, and that's going to start digging. Which side does it dig from? Is it going from... I'm willing to play any mod pack. My only issue with at the moment is time to play them on live. This is reasonably fast, isn't it? Actually, that's not too bad. So yeah, I'm always things. Now I'm going to guess with the project equivalence, it's an equivalence exchange based mod pack, which I tend to find that they tend to be fairly short-lived, because the equivalence exchange can be really game breaking, but that's just personal experience. But I'm willing to look at anything on that basis. Anyway, that is going. What we need to do is pop that on it, and now that is definitely chunk loaded. Yeah, so feel free to fire the link across to me. I think if you look on my YouTube contact site, there's a business email that you can send them across to me, but titaniumsid@gmail.com will do the trick. and I'm more than happy to have a look. Have some dirt. Right, we're going to leave this running. I don't think we're going to get a great deal. If you could fire it across to my Gmail, that'd be a lot, because I will not pick up theirs. I'll not be able to remember that from this. But if you send it to Gmail, titaniumsid@gmail.com, that will get there. Possibly, I don't know. You have to excuse me. I'm a complete technical illiterate for someone who's works in IT. Downcraft. I've not come across that one. Hurry up and grow up. I want a cleric. Right. While that is doing that, let's have a think. How do I want to play this? So I want to move into this castle, but before we move into the castle, I do need to get some living quarters in the castle. Let's have let me just. Let me just jump in there, and then I shall bookmark it on that. Okay, that's sorted. Oop, did I? Oh yeah. One of the things I've been actually trying to do, and there is an option. There's another option to deal with this, but let me just go over here and show you something. I've been trying to get a zombie villager to spawn, and most nights I've been sat on the top of that platform up there hoping for a zombie villager to spawn. Now I know they haven't yet, and I'm not entirely sure whether they're disabled or not. It doesn't actually need a structure in terms of, they just need a home to start off with. They're a wandering profession, thankfully, but we will have a big old cathedral up on the top there. However, we do know that there is, in fact, let me head over there. I wonder whether I can get them to, let me just put this to, I'm just thinking out loud here. So there are two villagers, two vanilla Minecraft villagers on this server. And in 1.12, if I'm not mistaken, you give them food, don't you, to get them to breed? Is that right? They've changed the villager breeding mechanics so much that so this is an igloo, and somebody's already discovered the place itself. I'm just trying to think, have I got any trickery in here that is lit properly? Just making sure. So if I can, I don't know whether there's any mileage in trying to get the old see, if I chuck bread at you, oops, he's taking it. That one isn't. Or did he? Yeah, eat some bread. But if these guys can see each other, can we get them to get fruity? Or am I just wasting bread here? You wanna make it a baby with the friend over there? You wanna make it a baby? No? No? You don't wanna make it a baby? Indeed. What have I got on me? Nothing bloody useful. And of course we're in an ice plain, so I don't think I've even got the makings of a... Hi Dara. I don't think we've even got the makings of a fence, which is might help. Let's have a... Alright. So there's frost wraiths spawn in the ice plains, and they are bloody brutal. Also, I don't know whether I just want to go and have a look at this. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. I also, because I've got to wait for my thing to recharge anyway, but I would like you to be here. Let's see what we can see. Are there any? Oh, there are. Okay. Gotcha. Ow, he got me. I must admit, I've been taking a kind of a savage pleasure in clearing out these castles. Excellent. As I say, unfortunately, the pack has become a little... Oh, he did not do very well there, did he? Missed him. See, this is probably going to be lethal. I'm going to guess that they that there's a lot of dudes in here. Ow. Ow. No, oi. Naughty. Alright. You give me no choice. I shall summon my followers to my aids. Come on, come and get him. Oh. That's how we deal with pesky art. They're not really doing a very good job here, are they? Let's see whether that helps. This helps. That worked. Anybody else want a piece of me? Huh? No? Come on. Oh, it's run out. Probably would be a wise idea to try and sleep right now. Might not be a good idea, but there you go. I've been collecting magic, if you haven't gathered. The other thing you can do, if you can spot, there you go, here we go. Ow. Alright. Back to the Vex. Nope. Gotta love the Electro Blobs. Ow! Some more. Stop it. That's just getting rude. You sure you want to come out here? It feels almost cruel. No, we'll keep it to Vex. I swear Cub fan would be proud. Hi. It is almost cruel, really. Anybody else? No? I was going to say, what you can see is, if you can see on the marks on the floor there, those shadows are typically... Hello. Spawners. The spawn points are actually quite visible. Quite visible on the great map. This does seem a little bit unfair, to be honest, but there you go. What are you going to do? Hey, hello. I really should get a range spell on this thing though as well. I'm not going to spend the entire episode faffing around in here though. This I can come back to this at some point. There's some there. That's the gits that I was telling you about. These things here. Horrible, horrible things. Oh, and there's a pack of them. Ow. Oh, and they've oh god, there's one behind me. They slow you down. They're like basically anti-blazers. Anyway, what was I doing? Does anybody remind me what I was doing? I was doing something. Probably on him. I was sat there trying to figure out whether I can encourage these villagers to breed, wasn't I? That was right. And I was thinking that maybe a fence would help. Where's my crafting table? Let's not cast that one because they'll kill my villagers. Right, how do you feel about it? No? Okay. What about if I do that? Does that make you feel more inclined? Do they need doors? I can't remember. It's so long since I've done bloody villager breeders. I can't remember what you have to do to get the damn things to bloody breed. Now these guys are just clerics, so they're good for emeralds. But what I was hoping to do is get them to breed and breed a farmer or something, and then we can get a real emerald farm going. Okay, let's we'll leave this for now. I will try and get back on some kind of plot, some kind of progress. First things first, let's see how this thing's doing. Doors. It was a number of doors. It's definitely working away at this top layer, but I think it's going to take a good long time. Fortunately, we're on a server, so of course, you know, we're going to have. Is it doing it? It is doing chunk by chunk, isn't it? So this is, yeah, this is, so it's done that chunk, then that chunk, and then it'll carry on and do this chunk. Interesting. Okay, that seems a relatively efficient way of doing it. I think it's going to take a while to get anywhere. So it'll give me a chance to actually do some planning, because what I want to do is use a brazier. I think it's a brazier of hoarding, I think it's called, and you drop them in and they end up into your network. So you know, it's kind of a system there. But what we need to do is, I think, start looking at storage, and also getting that child to grow up. Like, get a bit of you, get rid of a bit of you, those, and those, and those. And then what we should be good to do is, let's go and have a look at this gem crafting table. So the item I wanted to start with is these things: radiant troves, which needs shaped quartz, material interface. What the hell is a material interface when it's at home? Definitely need some shaped quartz. What's the radiant chest? What's a material? Oh, one of them. Gold ingots. Lots of microcrafting. Oh yeah. I'll show you exactly what you do, because I'm thinking I could do with another villager anyway. You take a heart. You do need to make sure you've got enough beds for them. But all you do is click them on a bed, you get a baby. If you've got a teacher, they'll go to school. Now if you've got this pack as well in single, if you click with a book on a villager, it'll tell you the information about the things. Now we currently have 20 residents, and I think if we look at homes, I've got 2 9s, which is 18. So I've got 22 beds. So yeah, 22 beds there. So you know, that's okay. We can support them. Right, what was I doing? I wanted. So I need to make that which uses scintillating inlay, radiant dust, redstone. Okay, stuff we haven't got in the table here. We definitely need some gold, so we'll grab a chunk of that. I'll probably process that gold at some point. And that should, and then we need gold nuggets. Got it. Let's run that gold through, shall we? There you go. That'll do. And we'll grab those nuggets and a few of those. Radiant dust. Just make a stack of that, I suppose. It's not like I haven't got plenty of crystals after all. That should be enough for that. So we make a scintillating inlay. That matrix brace. I don't think we need a matrix brace, do we? We need that, and then we need a radiant chest. The easiest way of doing that is grab a chest and a bit of that, isn't it? And that should give me, oh, need quartz more. Radiant quartz. Did I? What am I missing? Oh, there we go. Get himself all confused here. So this is basically a barrel. It's a very big barrel and it's empty. So what I want to do, okay, is take cobble, for example. We'll do cobble, dirt, gravel, and some sand. So that's the first 4. We'll replace all of those, but these need to be put into storage in my hoofer, my new storeroom. I'm going to take a wee bit of you and I'm torn as to what to use for putting them on. There's DecoCraft shelves, but you're going to be using up 2. Andy, I suppose you're going to be using up 2 slots no matter what I use, aren't you? There's a treated broad wooden sill from Engineers Decor, which might work reasonably nicely. And that just uses some I don't know how much treated wood I've got, if any. No, I should really be raiding the things. Let's go and use DecoCraft shells, I think. But I really should be when I raid the villagers and I take the chest, I should be taking the treated wood out of the structures as well. Oh well. You live and learn. But if I go and have a look for a shelf, that should give me a selection of items, but the one I want is, I think, that. Let's just take half a dozen of those for now. And see how they work. If they don't work, no loss, we just recycle them. But I'd really like to have all of my stuff moved out of this space and into this space. I'd like to be living in there. The structures I want, we're still stuck with, I don't know whether you saw the lightning flash, I can't see the ghost anywhere, we're still stuck with the Halloween effects at the moment, unfortunately. But and we still need a roof on this. We actually still need to make this look pretty and all. But if I were to come along here and go 3, 4, 5 on there, and then we were to take these and go, does that look out? I think that looks alright, don't you? And obviously you can get you, and that can become cobblestone, that can become dirt. I wonder whether you can make them show the contents, because what I don't like about these is the fact that you can't see what they've got in them. There's a couple of options there, I suppose. Let's go and explore them while I think about how to move that much cobble. One would be presumably that you can use the similar to the radiant chest, where you can label them with whatever's in your hand using this thing. The other would be that, let's have a look, see whether we can blocks radiant trove will return what? Using a receptor of revelation, its current and maximum capacity, and how many upgrades have been installed. Oh, there's upgrades, okay. Manipulation opens a GUI that allows you to see and modify what upgrades are installed. There's an option there then. So we need to, I think, explore some options. We'll take those with us. I wonder, hang on a second. Let's just explore some idea. No, that's not going to work because I've only got 4 things. Chest transporters work on these. No, they don't. Okay. Damn it. Oh, incidentally, if you're wondering where I got the Totem of Undying from, I raided an ancient warfare structure, and it had some Johnnies in it and a Evoker, and it was really unpleasant. Right, so if we can't do you that way, let's see, what can I do? Because they won't work on those either. Now this is actually not too bad, it's only 11 stacks of stuff, so I suppose what we could do is just empty you completely and put it all in like that. That's 40 stacks, which is going to be a little bit more tricky. That's only 3 stacks, so we can definitely take all of those. And that's 8 stacks, so we can definitely manage all of that. And obviously we can still see the cobble over here. If I were to actually click on that, you can see it's pointing me off there, so we can track it, no problem. Apparently there is going to be a Tome of Retrieval coming with this mod, and I guarantee you that I will be upgrading this pack the moment that drops. Okay, we'll take you and we're going to stick you in there. So we can have a look, see what their options are with these troves, but I think I'm going to end up using Bibliocraft labels if I'm not mistaken. But they do hold a lot more, so, you know, swings and roundabouts really. Right. So first things first. Upgrades. Now if I were, let me just go into, if I were to do that, that's not doing the same, is it? What happens? Oh God. That doesn't look too bad. It's kind of positioned. Go away, Halloween's over. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. That kind of works as a thing. So that means I can put cobblestone there. Dirt on that one. Sand on that one. And gravel on that one. And yeah, I can still see what they are. Once we've got the Tome of Retrieval, then we'll be, you know, laughing, but we haven't, so... Right, so now I can grab the cobblestone out. And the gravel. And the sand. Not too bad. I think that will work as a storage solution. Once we get the radiant chests, some radiant chests in as well, and I'll do, I think, let me just check something. Yeah, these things are actually a light source as well, so we don't even have to worry about this going on here. Maybe we'll need to do something in the middle, I don't know, but you know, we'll... Right, so that works. Just trying to think myself through this particular plastic bag here, paper bag here. I probably do need to do a little bit of decorative work in here before we get too carried away with the moving, and I do need to move the dirt over as well, but you know, minor consideration really, and then we can start rejigging the space over here back to being a the villagers only warehouse, which would be nice. So for example, we had oak crates as our thing there, so if we turn these back into oak crates, then we can chop those all out and put these back in and start to work our way. Now, I'm not going to do all of this on stream. This would be tedious in the extreme, I'm sure. But that's one element of the process that I want to do, and then these will move over, and there's some tanks as well, so which will replace that. These, incidentally, I don't know whether you've, because this is the radiant crafting table, but that makes a brilliant light. Yeah. What the hell was I thinking of next anyway? What we'll do is we'll put that lot away for now. As I say, I don't want to do this on stream because it's a bit boring. We'll stick that. I know it's not wood, but it'll go there for now, and that can go away. Oh, hello. What's your a 5th level cleric already? Hello then. Hang on. What about you? You are a blacksmith. Don't need a blacksmith. Come here, cleric. You're going to become a cleric. We'll reuse those. There we go. We have Elvina Presley. Off you go. Go do some work now. Now it means I can let my butcher start working again. Where's he gone? I've just got to find him first, and that's that will be half the challenge. Hello, butcher. There we go. So the butcher is currently been banned from killing things because the butcher kept on injuring itself. Yeah, I think, and I think the reason for this is I think this oh hello, I think this room here needs to be made bigger. I think he's struggling. He's taking the animals in and he's struggling because he's trying to do it from the outside. That's the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, I appear to, I don't know whether I still should have 2 beds. Oh, have another baby. Well, we'll come up with something for them to do later. Probably. What are you trading today? Redstone for 5, swords for 4. That's gone up. And eggs for 16. Redstone we haven't got. Swords we've got a couple. Eggs. Did you say birch? Yeah, birch. Don't know why I've not got a full pack of that, but there you go. So swords for 4. We'll sell you a couple of swords. Don't have that many guards. Eggs. No, birch. Birch for 3. And eggs for 1. It's not like they are a major. We have a major shortage of those. Okay, and there's another batch of trading done. One way to find out with the trade chains is to give it a try. So I'm in 2 minds where to go, what to do. I do want an industrial area, and I want to. Oh man, I need to get rid of those. And those stone bricks for the time being. I also want to. You know when you've got too many things you want to try and do and you just can't seem to prioritise in your own head all the different things that you would like to get done. This is where my mind currently is. For example, I haven't done anything with the alcohol brewing setup down here for the longest time. Now I do need to get this thing going. I need some more iron berries for that. I can actually, while I'm here, take advantage of some of this. Oh, that's ironberry juice. Okay, hang on. We'll definitely do that. And I've not looked at my mead. That's 0.8 to 0.79. No point. Mead's going to be pretty useful because it gives you wither ward, and that's 0.82 to 0.8, so that's actually an improvement. So again, grab those, check my inebriation level before consuming the spare, and grab some honey. What are you? Damn it, I've left the bottles. Yeah, that is honey. Okay, that's fine. And that's fine. And then similarly with the cider, what's the state of play there? That is again an improvement, so we want to do that. 7.4 to 7.1. So we can leave those two. I'm not going to run the risk of getting drunk again, and I haven't got any apples down here anyway, so we're kind of stuffed on that for the time being. Too many things to do. And too many stupid villagers who can't chop down bloody trees properly. Thank you. I don't even want that log. That log and me are not friends. Oh, hello. Can I reach that from here? No. Oh, he's blessed, look. Yeah, that's what one of the things the cleric does, is not only does he heal your villagers when they get damaged, he blesses them. Right, I don't know what to do in what order. We need to do new farms, we need to do immersive I'm going to do some immersive engineering. I'm sorry, but we've got to start somewhere, and immersive is where I want to go, because I'd like to get up my thing. So I suppose what we're going to need first is some coke ovens, and for that we need bricks, clay, and I'm sure it works with sandstone, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Okay. And I need, what do I need? I'm trying to think. 3, 6, 9, 18, 27. So 9 crafts of that. So I need more bricks, don't I? And more clay. Because that's going to be enough for a whole one lot of 3. We're going to need more clay, but first things first, let's get some clay cooking. $40, that should be enough, I would have thought. Oh, chains. Sorry, I keep forgetting that we mentioned chains. Let's go with gold chains, because obviously they look nice. Yes, is the answer to that. So chandeliers all the way, and of course, like all of the things from Arcane Archives. They are all, what's the word? Light emitters. Right, we need some clay. I know I saw some down here. So we can have that. It's an amazingly safe feeling being underwater. Knowing that none of them, well, actually I'll rephrase that. None of the vanilla mobs can get you. Certainly the lampreys can in this. But that's alright, I don't need a vast amount. We just need enough to... And we'll borrow this bit because, you know, it'd be wrong not to, wouldn't it? Rather than going off looking for other bits of clay. Although we'll have this bit here as well. Peekaboo. Bring it on, baby zombie. I know you can't get me. To do my guard so good to actually have something to do as well. And there we go. That should just about do us. I think there was a little bit more at the entrance, so hi. You know, I might as well have this bit. It would seem wrong not to, wouldn't it? Anything? What's going on out here anyway? I'm sorry, I'm kind of getting distracted, but those coral reefs look amazing. Peekaboo. Right, let's go back and see about doing something with this. If I can get the coke ovens running. I'm not entirely sure where I want to do the industrial stuff. I've got some ideas for where I want to put my water wheels to generate power, and I think it'll look quite good. So maybe we do it near that. Don't know. Oh, I know where I can put the some of the industrial. Oh yes, there's a good idea. It's all right. Feel like I've just had a good idea, so that might work. Right, how are we doing for bricks? We've got 24 those, and we need some sandstone. There we go. That should do the trick. Oh dear, excuse me. 369. Slightly more on the bricks, and we are there, I think. Two more bricks. Come on, one. Actually, one more brick now. Oh dear. So yeah, one more brick. Looks slightly less like Elvis when it's the a female model, has to be said, which is good, because you know we don't want Elvis walking around, or do we? Do we want Elvis as the, you know, in the priestly role? It's a good question. I don't know the answer, but it's a question all the same. Right, let's go with coal, and it occurs to me that the obvious place to place the industrial furnaces is well away from everything. Now, I don't know if any of you are familiar with yeah, I suppose ancient history, you know, the black history of the Black Country and stuff. Now there's a program which I don't watch, but the wife is really into, called Peaky Blinders, which covers Birmingham around I think it's the 1920s, 1930s, off the top of my head. And this is set near some brick kilns, which are set into a massive great wall. Oh, well, that's not this. One of the sets is a big brick kiln, and this obviously, I think, would make an ideal place to place some furnaces. Blast furnace is actually not necessary, because the nice people at Ancient Warfare gave us things. I need the hammer, don't I? Damn it, I've left that behind. And I think it's a solid in immersive. I can never remember. However, that one can become, well, I'll have you as a cracked brick, I think, and you can become a light brick to cover us for that. That gives me a little bit of wiggle room around here. Yep, I just need the hammer. Damn it. That will give me some means to start getting creosote, which means I can then start getting the treated wood that we need to build the other bits and pieces. Let me turn that off as well. Now I'm wondering whether we should have 2 or 3 of those. Oh, everybody's getting blessed at the moment. Cleric's a busy bee. Hammer, hammer, hammer. Hammer, hammer. Okay, so let's see what we can see about that. And you still need to do this garden as well. I might do a little bit of decorative stuff in back there and around here. If we can, if the areas that are complete, we can kind of get all of the decoration around, and then maybe some more work in this bit, a bit of building work. Too many things to play with. Half of my problem. But let's get our hammer going on that. Perfect. And then we'll stick that in there, and that's off doing its thing. Now, first things first, let me just get myself a little bit of cobblestone. That one. Take out a few. If I was going to go 1, 2, 3 and then there, yeah, let's stick a bit of cobble there. We'll have another one here. That one can just be an ordinary torch block. And then we'll pop a bit of that down there. That's going to have another one of those in, I think. What do you reckon, 2 or 3? I think 3 would be reasonable. Yeah, we'll go with 3. For no reason other than I like this, the symmetry of having 3 coke ovens. We'll get those built. Again, we'll make you a light block. And then we'll stick a bit of that down there, and we can come in here and just knock the odd one of these out as cobblestone, just to give it a bit of wear and tear. Right, and then just get in here and get this kind of muckied up a little bit. At least as far as like there. And oh damn it. Then we're going to jump in here. We're going to grab that and that. I don't think we need that. What we should have is a reasonable amount of leaf blocks though, and then we can start maybe not going too mad down this bit, but doing a little bit here and there. Definitely here, like that maybe. And similarly there. And they don't all need to be grassy as well. We can just, you know, kind of go in. What am I missing? Why is that not done? Let's just get you going as well. Nope, not that one. Just breaks up the monotony, I find, just taking out the odd brick here and there and just giving it a bit more character than you would normally expect on just, you know, a plain wall. Now we can do a lot more with that wall, but we'll what I need to do is do some more with the floor down there as well. I'm just wondering what we can do down there just to make that more industrially. Let's have a look at some deco for starters. Start with the yard. A pile of coal, couple of 3 piles of coal. That certainly will give us some mileage. A wheelbarrow of coal doesn't hurt. Desperately need to get rid of some of this crap as well. Anything else screaming out to be in that area? A rake, probably not so much. Flamingo, almost certainly not. Technology, no. Storage. Suppose I could stick a couple of barrels down there, it wouldn't hurt. Right, let's see. Let's see what we can see when we get down here. So, first things first, we need to wreck this area's floor. Don't really want that much grass down here at all. That's probably more than I need. And then come back this way as well. At least a few blocks. Now I'm wondering whether, yeah, I'm just going to go and grab. I'm thinking what might work down there is either a piece of chiseled coal. We only need the one just to make a bit of a mess. In the same way as I kind of done around here. I still need to work on that, but chiseling floors not the most interesting of jobs, as you can imagine. Oh, it's so nice to see you performing. Intelligence 100. I mean, this has got to be the smartest thing. Maybe we should get another cook. I don't know. Block of coal. That will do us, I think. Let me just have a look at dark roleplay. Anything here that stands out as being prospectively useful? Don't think so. No, I think we're okay with that. Alright, let's get back down there and try and finish off this. At least build something today. And get rid of of some of these torches on the ground as well, because I don't like them. I don't like them, you know. Right, let me start off with a bit of that, and then we are going to chisel you down into bits, and we'll start off with just like that, and we'll do a few more like that. Around the place. It's just a damn sight cheaper than using a real coal block. That'll probably do us for now with those. Then we'll get in here with this stuff and go, I think we'll go straight to dirt brick actually. And just scatter those liberally around. And maybe a little bit of this reinforced dirt, because that gives you a kind of nice mucky feel to the block. Reinforced cobble dirt. And then just cobble dirt there. Now this one here, that was alright actually, but that can be a torch block. And then we'll maybe just come down and take, oh that's a, that one. I'm going to do that as a torch block as well, doesn't matter. And then we can get some of this kind of piled around the area. Let me just get those off. Get a wheelbarrow in here perhaps, and then have that there, stick a barrel there, barrel there. Kind of nice and industrial. Sous chef, yeah, I believe that's the sous chef is what it is the one. Right, what am I doing here? So that's all of those. Need two more of these furnaces. And we need to, well, A, decide what we're doing down here, and also but kind of mucky this ground up. But that, I think that's got a little bit of character to it. Does, you know, gives that a function, I think is the word. At least within, you know, the kind of the, I don't know, the narrative of the area. Narrative of the area. They're all getting blessed. They're all like, hey, look at me, I'm bleeding blessed. We do need a new druid, because I think our druid died again. Let me just have a quick peek. Oi! Come here, you. Professions. I think we are out of druids. Cleric. We've got a couple of children. We've got no nitwits, and we have no druid. Yeah, we definitely need another druid, and probably need another chef. Well done. Right. I think it gives them a plus, but I couldn't really tell you. I think it just increases their odds of success, so the guard is tougher. I am not 100% certain, but I bet if I can find out, I bet if I jump on the Tektopia wiki, I can do. They started villagers, the cleric. Bless other villagers and help guard the village. So the cleric might be hurt in need of healing. They'll always prioritise helping out any guards that are in combat. If a guard is engaged with an enemy anywhere in the town, the clerics will come running to help him keep him healed. Cleric will look for other villagers within 30 blocks that are less than at full health. Once healed, blah blah blah. Periodically bestow a blessing. During the blessed period, the cleric skill levels are added to the blessed villager skill level. So basically it makes them higher skill. There you go. It ups the skill by the same. So this particular cleric is level 14. So basically anybody blessed by them gets an additional 14 levels. Right. Stack of. Let's get some more bricks going because we are going to, and I'm going to need sandstone, aren't I, if I'm going to do that? Yes, I am. Which means I need sand, which is no longer here. Damn it. Are they doing anything with these chests yet? Oh, you started storing wheat in there. What we do? How are we doing for tradables? Let me just check these out. These are all. We need some more guards to take advantage of these. Yeah, still haven't got any real redstone. Nothing much going there. Bit of spruce and birch and jungle wood. We'll have all of those. The wool I'll leave. I'm leaving them food because obviously that's theirs, and it seems a little bit wrong pinching all the food. I do take the odd bit of steak and stuff, but and eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dump those over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chuck another 5's worth of eggs over. Right, that will give me those. So then we need some sandstone, so I'm going to need sand. It's probably easier just to go and dig it up, isn't it? Swings and roundabouts, really. Go down there, dig it. No, I'll go and grab some out here. 64 will give me 16 sandstone, so if I take a couple of stacks, that should be more than enough. Done. I'm looking forward to when I've finally got everything moved over here. I'm just not entirely sure how it's going to work, because it's a bit of a pain to come back to. That's the only drawback. But then I suppose it's no worse than coming back to there, so we'll deal with it. Maybe we should get another farm in. Maybe. Let's just get these done first. So it was it like that? Coke oven bricks are like that, yes. That will give me a bunch. Let me just do another bunch just to be on the safe side, and we'll leave that set up for them for when the bricks are done. Wow, that's actually pretty damn fast. I wasn't expecting them to be quite that quick. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 2 more crafts. 8, 9. Perfect. Take some more brick with us, more coal, I should say. Damn it, done the usual. 2 lots of... Let's go and get those built, and then that will be that particular bit of the project done. Alright, see you later, Rabbit. What time are we at anyway? Oh, 9:30. Okay. Right, so we're armed with that. Go away, you annoying spectre. Okay, back that one, and give it some coal, and then do the same again. And that'll just give us 3 coke ovens. Should give us plenty of creosote oil. How are we doing down here actually? So you get 12 buckets per, so I think we're going back to radiant arcane arcane thingies for storing the creosote oil, because that's got the liquid tanks. What we need to do is just work out. I'm going to have a quick sleep actually, because it's not really rained, and this is the opportunity to have a snooze. Right. Oh, and I've got, apart from that, I've got virtually nothing on me that will allow me to get rid of all of this crap, will it? Okay, well, we'll get there. Right, so let's go back to radiant arcane hoofers and go back, because the other one is a radiant tank. Okay, so we can make a radiant tank, and you can use a radiant amphora. What upgrade? So it talks about upgrades. What upgrades have we got, if any? Alright, so that basically gives it a void. Right, okay, I'm with you. What upgrade? But it doesn't tell you what upgrades they've got. Does anybody know what upgrade? Like it, KK. Anybody know what bloody upgrades this thing has? You got the concept of network, but it really doesn't tell you much about what upgrade options you've got on there. But anyway, the tank would be, well, there's 2 things I think we want. One is we want a radiant amphora, which is some clay, gold nuggets, and radiant dust. One or 2 of those. Clay, excuse me. And those, so that should give me the ability to make one of those. Okay, and then we want the radiant tank, which uses a containment field. God. Scintillating inlay. Mm-hmm. 2 ingots and 2 shaped radiant quartz. That's your containment field, and then you needed, what was it? A containment field, gold ingot, and 2 more. 2 more of those. That gives me those. grab me some of that. I'm not going to be able to see easily what they are, am I? I love the way those villagers just absolutely stand there, just suddenly just stop dead and like, what was I doing? They remind me so much of myself at times. Right, let's see what we can do with these. So we've got these. Oh, I've only got a couple, but there's only really a couple of. I'm trying to think what liquids we've got. Water, lava, and, well, I suppose ultimately we may have more, but what we'll do is we'll link you to that one. And then if I now jump into my chunks, and let me just make sure that that's all loaded, then we should be good, I think, to link to a tank, and it contains an unknown fluid. That's fine, I can live with unknown fluid. Now the question is, can I go directly with this, or do I need to muck around with buckets or something? I have no idea. We'll soon find out. There's a baby up there as well. Right. I am very tempted to take this field out entirely, you know, and replace it with a multiple fields. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, because that field is very structured and square, and, you know, designed around what we had at the time, whereas we could move forward with it and have far more. Contains creosote oil. Oh, I like that. Why can you not? To and from. Unsure what's going on with that tank then. How can I get to the tank faster? I'm conscious that I'm also walking around a lot. Let me just grab that and that, get you up to there. And get out that way. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking that would be a better replace with something else and put the fields. Just trying to think, you can stick one over there. What is that? Why is it glowing? It's not. It's just, it looks like a glow. You can stick some to work to behind the library. Now we know, or at least I know my plan is to bring the wall down there. So I just give a space back here to do some more development. Maybe even around here put a terraced garden area there and somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure. Let's just go and have a look at what this creosote tank is doing, because I don't know how much they can store, and I'm fairly certain it should be more than that, because that seems fairly low. See, that looks full to me. Which contains creosote oil. 2, 3. Okay, Arcane Archive, Radiant Tank. How much can these bloody things contain? They're not multi-blocking together. I think I might need to go and have a quick peek. Let me have a look at Arcane Archives, Radiant Tank. Radiant tanks, Radiant tank, Radiant tank. Don't tell me there's literally Arcane Archives on CurseForge. So new, there's no documentation I can find on the wikis. Trove can store 1024 stacks of, but it doesn't tell you what the did it say 16? Did I completely fail to read? Because 16 is okay, but I'm fairly certain I didn't have. Right, let me just try something. That one's empty. Let's go and have a look, see what happens when I try and fill that one up then. Well, there must be. The thing is, it doesn't mention what the upgrades are, and what we really want is a size upgrade, don't we? Oh, that's what I would have thought we need. Let me go and grab the book and the the book and that. There's nothing really much. Devouring Charm will obviously in containment field. Oh, containment field can be used to upgrade Radiant tanks. Okay, right, so in that instance that needs a scintillating inlay and some shape radiant quartz. I mean, I suppose it makes sense when you think about it that those things are upgrades as well as crafting components. So let's go and have a look what we can do with this tank now before I start filling another one up. Where's me? Did I not bring it? Oh God, I am so stupid sometimes. Oh dear. You know, when you put things, I do this all the time, and I'll pick something up and then I put it back into the chest rather than the things. Now this, all of this is, yeah, I know there's a baby up there, baby heart. Damn it, right, that's what I needed. Now I'm thinking I'm going to make couple of these actually. I mean, it's not like I'm short on crystals. Right, so we've got 3. Thanks, son. Oh dear. Good old Twitch delay. It's like I've realised, just as everybody says, "Oh, you forgot." You can't beat Twitch for that bit. Right, so now we can go in and we can say I would like to add a second tier upgrade for radiant tanks. So what's the first tier upgrade? Okay. Scintillating. Nice. Alright. Before we start running around like idiots, let's have a look. Scintillating inlay. So items. Matrix brace. No. Radiant lantern is unlikely to be anything. Okay. Oh, hang on. Matrix brace is the first tier upgrade. Then a containment field, then a shaped radiant. Okay. It's all there in the book if you just look. And I realised that I was not reading. I am actually terrible at reading these books, you know, and I think it comes from working in IT and being deliberately ignorant of. I do not need to read instructions. I'm an expert. Blah blah blah. Which is stupid, really, when you think about it. But there you go. So we need to make these, which uses more of that, which you also uses. We need more redstone. Okay, not a problem. Once I've finished throwing it on the ground. Redstone, what we should probably do is just sort my inventory out a little bit, not too much. I don't want to, you know, scare people. And then we can pop you and you away, and then that can go in there along with that. Right, that's so if I want that, I want 1, 2, 3. That should allow me to make 1, 2, 3 of those. I think I'll only need 3. It is very true. Unfortunately, it is very true. Right, and then the last one was blocks, wasn't it? Which seems... Or was it block? Hang on. Because that doesn't look like the thing I was looking at before. Right, make sure you take them with you as well. That's always a bonus. Shaped radiant quartz blocks can be used. Okay, shaped radiant quartz block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to guess that that is just a straight craft. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we probably need to do that, which is going to require as the well, we'll worry about that one later. Let me take those away. I want to take that, those, so they can all come with us. We'll put something in there later. Put something in there now. So I'm just thinking, if I don't do it, I'll forget. So we'll put those in there now. For now, that will do. And we should be okay. to, now obviously that means we should be able to transfer water in, and then we can have 3 of these radiant tanks, one with water, one with lava, and one with creosote in it, and that will do the trick nicely, I think. Alright, let's get rid of you. I'm going to relink you to that, so you are linked, and then we're going to come over to you and we're going to grab that, and we're going to go with a matrix and the matrix brace. So that significantly, actually, that looks what, about a third, so 3 times, do you reckon? Then we can put in that one, and then we can put in that one. That is really seriously much bigger, so let's do that into there, and let's do those into that one. We don't have so many fluids in this pack that we need to worry about them. The only other thing is probably biodiesel if we ever go down that route. That's not going to work. Okay, that's fine. What's in there? That's got lava in it. That one's empty. That one has got lava. So what we'll do is we'll link you to that one. They're all empty. That's pretty cool, actually. I am suitably impressed by that. What happens if I link you to that one? Now I know we'd need 1 per, but I'm just wondering whether I can go and just straight grab water out of the environment with that then. Let's find out, shall we? Yeah. Alright, that works. So we'll make 3 of these, one for, actually no, 3, and presumably you can use them for crafting as well. Hang on, let me just, can I use you in a crafting matrix instead of, let's find out. I'm just curious as to whether we can make treated wood using that instead of a bucket. But first things first, what we need to do is link you into that and then go and grab the creosotes. And an item frame. I think we'll definitely take an item frame with this as well. Okay. One of them. Haven't got enough sticks. That should be enough. Grab that. Do that. Because what we'll do is we'll leave that amphora with the thinking it's true. Let's have a look. Treated wood is just planks around a bucket, so that's fine. We can check that one out without no need to go anywhere for that. All we need to do is grab a little bit of wood out of one of these. Not that. Oh, that one's got. Yeah, that's got some. We'll take that, and then we can leave the amphora down here with its collection mechanism if it works. So what we should be able to do is just come in here and go slosh, slosh, slosh. Now the big question, I'll do it the old-fashioned way, is can I use that instead of a bucket? And the answer is I can. Oh man, that is so good. That is ludicrously good. Right, you stay there. I like that. I like that a lot. Right, so I'm going to make 3 more of those. No, I'm not going to make 5 more of those. And we're going to have a water and a lava. Have you heard about going round? Right, yeah. So what we'll do, where are we? These things require 1. What am I missing for that then? Needs radiant dust. That's easy. And then we should be able to make 1, 2. So lava, water, and creosote. Perfect. Oh God. Oh, they're grown up. I'll give them a career eventually. So that means that we can basically have portable lava and water storage on us. I need to go and drain that lava lake anyway, so that's one of the things we need to do. So creosote, you can be linked to that. Oh, I needed something to really store that in. I'm just going to use that for now. Then we're going to have lava, and we'll have you can be stored there, and that one can be my traveling lava storage, and then that one can be water. So if I'm crafting something with water, I can do it with that. And if I just need to carry some water, it doesn't actually function as a bucket to place it in the world, does it? Well, that's a shame. So it doesn't replace the bucket. We don't get rid of the bucket. Still, and it needs a shelf. Still pretty impressive. Because that means now I can go out here and we can start to... I'm just going to go... I'll dump that there for a second, and I need some of this. And we'll take you as that. So my original plan was to come around from here and the wall would go straight. Now I don't have to go straight. This is, you know, I can come from here and go so far this way, and then I could zigzag over that way a bit, for example. But that would be, this would be here, so you'd go 1 2 3 4 5, then you'd have your gap, and then 1 2 3 4 5, then a gap, and then 1 2 3 4 5, then your thing, and then 1 2 3 4 5, and then we could zig off that kind of direction a little bit before we kind of zig off that direction. Maybe whatever we do, this area here will be outside the walls, and this lava needs to not be here, and that is seriously a useful block. Oh yeah, that is definitely seriously useful. I like that a lot. So from there, because what I want to do, I don't want the walls to stay that high as they sweep across here. I want them to drop again. So we could carry on at that height to here, and then drop them back down to a sensible height at a tower just here. 1 2 3 4. Hang on. 1 2 3 4 5, and then tower there, which is simple enough. like so. Let me just make sure that I've not created, well, there is a dark spot there which I do definitely need to fix, but that I want to fix slightly differently. I want that to, seeing as it's all already kind of pond shaped, my thoughts were to carry on that way, but if we carry on this way, then go 1 2 3 3 4 5 wood, 1 2 3 4 5, and then tower again. Yeah, like that. Let's just make sure that this is spawn proof until we're ready to turn this back into something nice. Yeah, that kind of works, and then we end up with a genuinely not quite so squared off structure as well. You know, we end up with some space, and then we can, over here, what we can do is remove that sapling, that thoughtful terrace this, maybe, oh god, here we go. You see, you've got to stop with the planting of the saplings. Let me get rid of that. That bit wants to be a pond. This bit needs to be walls. This bit needs to be a terraced area, and then we can stick maybe terrace it at this level and put some stairs going up, and we can get some get a field up here perhaps. Might not be a bad idea. Got to protect ourselves from the big bad forest, that's the thing. Right, I'm going to grab some sand, I think, for starters, and we're going to just grab a little bit of water and a couple of buckets of it at least. And we'll take these plants everywhere. They're just easiest thing to do. Easiest storage in the world for plants is just to plant them. Yeah, let's get that. So what we can do is we'll grab a little bit of sand, not a lot, just a bit. The dirt obviously hasn't got much in there, but we can grab a couple of buckets of water, and then we can at least turn that pond area into something that we can use. But I think this Arcane Archives is going to be a brilliant storage mod once they've got all the features added. It's not there yet, but they're getting there. I certainly am looking forward to the Tome of Retrieval. That's going to be an amazing tool. So let's go take all of this out of here, and then we'll swap that back with, sort some of that back with sand anyway. Oh, it doesn't have to be too sandy, but you know, just needs to have the right amount. We can replace some of the stone with dirt as well, just for good measure. I've got a little bit of dirt, haven't I? I think that'll do. Don't think we need any more than that really, just to turn this into something that we can use, and then we'll We'll just fill this in. I'll replace the block, some relevant blocks once we've got gimme. So we can take that, this one here, we'll make it into a light block. That can go for definite, and this can become a light block. I should use a tool, proper correct, tool for this, but that one there can become well, all of the middle ones of these bricks will be light bricks, so that's an easy one. 2, 3, maybe get 3 of those going, and then we can, because they're light bricks, they should just replace whatever's going on here. Yeah, there and there, and obviously there'll be some further down as well, but that's fine. Get those going. I want to eliminate torches from everywhere, basically. But yeah. Let me go and get some spruce. Where could I get some spruce from? There for starters. Definitely need a bit more than that though. Without going all the way back to the barn anyway. And the villagers are just going to keep chopping these down if I'd leave them anyway. So we need them out of the space. That should do us for now. So if we head over and start putting in the next section of the wall, then we'll get a feel for. I need to clear my inventory first. What time are we at anyway? Yeah, so if I can get this section of wall in, then we can think about some terraced gardens and moving that farm out, and that'll be a big bonus. I don't know why I'm coming here. This is not a place that I need to be. Oh, I know why I'm coming here. It's alright. Ignore me. I know there's a whole load of stone in this tower here. So if I were to swap out for that, get you, grab that, drop that off. That will put away properly later. That can go in, come grab you. That should give us some materials to be working with. And we should be good to get this wall in, at least as far as this tower anyway. So that will come down to here, and this here also needs to come out to replace it with that. All the way down there as well. Ah, damn you. Just do those. Keep it simple. And all the way down to there, as well as these. And then I definitely will need more spruce than this, because I'm just looking at this here and straight away, you know, quite a few blocks to get up there. What we about there, I think, actually. Whee! Ow. And then that will be all the way again. Always keeping my eye on my light levels, because if I screw them up, then basically I'm killing villagers. Big walls going in here, and obviously it'll be double thick as well, but actually that one wants to come off because it's only one. To get rid of those. Yeah, so God, I've done this wrong, haven't I? Everything needs to move over one. Damn it. Not a problem. There's no such thing as problems, there are only solutions. While we're here, what have I got that I can lose easily? If I do that, no, that doesn't help me at all. Right, so that one there, no, hang on, that one there is going to become that one there. And then that will come down one, and that will go to be one there. I can't believe it. I can't believe I managed to screw that up. Well, I can believe I managed to screw it up, but would have rather have not screwed it up. You know what I'm trying to say? That needs to be brought up as well. So while we're doing that, we'll. Oh, you ain't gonna get in this way for long, mate. At least we can get this section in. And then we'll get rid of those down there. Right, now I can get what I wanted, which was the chisel, which will allow me to make two of those into those. God, I know I've got to get rid of something again. There go sticks. And that goes there, and then one of those becomes a light block in the middle here. And then the rest of it stays as wool. And then I'll go and hurt myself again. Right, so I need to correct that lot over here, don't I? Which is one of these is a light block. Which one? That. And the light block moves over, and no. Light block moves over, that goes there. We should still be lit. We are. And then that, ooh, hello. Oh, I think I've found this before. Okay. Doesn't matter. Ignore that. So that one's light. That one comes out and becomes the light block. Where are you there? And then this comes over one, that comes down one. Stick a bit of dirt in there because we don't need to worry about that. Then which one's the light block then? There. So that should be okay to there. Then we need to go take you out of there and there. Get rid of that. And that goes like that. And all of this needs to change. God damn it. Okay, well, at least it's relatively easy. We haven't built the damn thing. Yep. Right. We don't read maps. We don't check measurements either, Terry, I don't think, judging by that particular foobar. Then get a light block again. That will go there. No, you see, I'm about to make the same mistake again, aren't I? Light block goes there. No, light brick goes there. 1 2 1 2, bang. And then from there it's 1 2 light brick 1 2. You know, I've done. You know, I'm still doing it. They were. Unfortunately, I am still making the same mistake. That is not brick. That goes here. And then everything moves over one this way still. Right, let me make sure that this is bloody lit, because otherwise I am wrecking things left, right and centre for no good reason. That goes there. No, it doesn't. It goes there. Then you get a gap. That goes there. And then you can start with your bloody wall thing, which is going to start here. Like that. Okay, and right, that's corrected that one. Oh, that could have been really, I mean, can you imagine if I'd have managed to build all of that, chisel it, detail it, and then realise I'd done it wrong? That would have been major league embarrassing. Let me just stick some blocks in there. Right, so I need some more spruce. I'm going to go and grab that, and I'm going to clear some inventory, and we'll try and just get the main structure of that built. But so I'm just going to pick these up, because otherwise they're just going to tinkle all day. No, that one's okay. I think I definitely heard some up there. So if we can like get double, maybe even triple the number of farms going, that would be beneficial. And I'm sure we have got visual glitches with the number of beds that are free, because unless they've moved beds, then that's wrong. But we will find out. However, in the first instance, there's a couple more of those. We'll get rid of a bit of that. That can go away. That can go away. Oak wood can definitely go away. Spruce, 2 of, I think would be beneficial. Maybe more torches. Does not want to let me make those into anything. What about that? Are you going to let me make those into sticks? No, of course you're not. We'll do that then. And some coal. Right, that's probably enough. What just happened to you? I have no idea. Anyway, we're getting there. We'll get the wall on, and then I can think about how I'm going to do these gardens. Because obviously we need to work on that tower as well. And if we re-landscape this area, then it will have a bearing on what we end up doing elsewhere. So let's just get this bit in. Oops. I actually seem to spend more time at the moment back at the mob farm repairing my tools. Mending is great, but it's so painful to actually use. Right, we need to come up 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. That's one too many. Because if I then go across here with, if I could reach, which I can't, okay, that's fine. I definitely need some of those for these tops here. That hurts a lot. But at least we'll get these walls in. As I say, the more I build the structures and the shapes, the more the vision comes, and it's yeah, it's I think it's an opportunity that Mojang missed, to be honest. 1, 2, 3 of those for now, and that one goes there. As long as we keep these blocks illuminated at the top, we should be fine. Especially if we can we're getting there steadily. Oh, go away. You know what, I will be so glad when that little Easter egg is finished. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was cute, but I think it's kind of gone on long enough. One, 2, 3, and 1 and 2 and 1, 2. Oh dear. Right. I mean, I could hang glide down, to be honest. There is no practical reason why I'm breaking my ankles every time I jump off of this thing. Right. I'm also going to do. Oops. Hello. I'm going to kind of try and do this sensibly as I go, just at least up to this tower, because it kind of overdoes it a little bit, you know what I mean? It's like every so many seconds nope. Yeah, we're getting there almost. Almost got this side done. And then a bit of that action on the top there, bit of that action there, and there, and there, and that one there. And then we can, and then the rest of it is pretty easy. It's just filling it in with stone blocks all the way. Which obviously I'm not going to do right now because that would be painful to watch. Let me just make sure you are lit, and we'll pop a few of these nice flowers down. Yeah, it's not scary anymore. Go away. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at, and I think on the episodes what we'll do is I'll between now and the next episode I'll get this wall built, because that'll take no time at all, maybe even as far as down to that end. Detailing, yeah, that might take a little while longer, and then as we move around, what I want to do is all of these torches out here I want to replace with more just light blocks, so they are completely hidden. Is that a missing brick over there? It is. How did I manage that? Because the other thing we'll probably want to do is take out some of this. I want you to be coming back to stone. I definitely need my pocket workbench to make a little bit of that going on, and then we can be getting those in, and obviously that will go like that, and we repeat that across these areas here. And then you've got the actual detailing at the top of the walls to deal with as well, which, you know, it needs to be done. But it's not a big job, it's just one of them jobs that's easier to do when you're not trying to record and make oh god, don't throw that away, good god. Interesting content. Which reminds me, actually, I need to make a new wand as well while I think about it, because I've got the options to make, this is obviously a generic master wand, but I've got the option to make some more specific wands, such as, you know, like more combat orientated fire wand, for example, or a sorcery wand. So maybe I should get one of those set up with a mining spell on it. Visual glitch. Damn it. So we can use you to make a sorcery. We've got somewhere about in one of these. No, that's not going to help me. That's not going to help me. That one's not going to help me. That one's not going to help me. It must be, there we go. Fire wand, dark wand, and radiant wand. Healing, necromancy, fire, and sorcery. And I'm tempted to go there, I think, actually. Which just needs a bit of stick and gold nugget, and then we can make a fire wand for a range of fire spells. Now obviously it'll only do fire spells, it'll only do apprentice level spells to start off with, but I can live with that. We just need a stick. Well, I've got loads of sticks and a nugget. And that should give me a wand of embers with no power and no nothing on it at the moment. Still, you know, everything has to start, so I'm just going to dump most of that off there temporarily. But we can certainly get that one set up with some basic, doesn't need any upgrades on it. My master wand is the one I want. I'm probably going to do something with this as well. I don't know exactly what yet, but we'll do something to where that becomes more of a tool belt and less of a storage belt. Man. No, that's not helping me at all. What have you got? So you can magic missiles, probably not worth the effort. Certainly mine is. Fizz, there's obviously a fire. Ignite, that's blah blah blah. Smoke bomb, 1 2 3 4. I don't know, maybe Zam, doesn't really matter, that's a different spell. But oh, and we need some crystals. I don't need them so much with this one because I've got the upgrade on it, but for the other one I'll get mine, Frizz, Ignite, Smoke Bomb and Zam, and zap that one on. It's got no experience whatsoever, but that doesn't matter, since when has that work mattered, eh? Where was the mine spell? Because that's the one of the go-tos. And yeah, it's just another source of smoke bomb's pretty good. Yeah. You can't actually see anything from my effect because the particles are off, but trust me, I'm invisible now temporarily. And Frizz is useful. Yeah, I think on that note we'll probably call this one a stream. There's a fair bit of work to do over in this area. I've still got loads to do. I want to get I definitely want to put more farms in this area and less habitations over this way anyway, so that kind of works for me. And I think we will call this one an episode. But until next time, thanks for joining me, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.